mistakes. Making mistakes is the fastest way of learning any language. If you don't make mistakes, you don't learn. You learn from your mistakes. Okay, you learn from your mistakes, but you should know what mistakes you are committing. Unless you know the mistakes you are committing, you cannot correct them. So, this video is especially for those people who want to speak in English but who are scared that they are committing mistakes. In this video, I am going to talk about 10 most common mistakes which the non-native speakers of English commit while they speak in English. Now, non-native speakers of English, what does it mean? People whose mother tongue is English, they are the native speakers of English. And all of us whose mother tongue is not English, we are non-native speakers of English. We are learners of English. Let's talk about the first mistake. Confusion in the use of its and its with apostrophe s. Look at these two sentences and tell me which one is correct. The spider spun its web. It's a very beautiful web. Second sentence. The spider spun its web. It's a very beautiful web. Now there are two its. One is with apostrophe and the other is without apostrophe. It's without an apostrophe is the possessive version of a pronoun. It shows something belongs to someone. It's with an apostrophe is a contraction of it is or it has. In the second part of the sentence, we mean to say it is a beautiful web. The correct sentence is the spider spun its web. It's a very beautiful web. Second common mistake which people make. Whether to use by foot or on foot. Look at these two sentences. I came to the office on foot. I came to the office by foot. Out of these two sentences, which one is correct? On foot or by foot? The correct sentence is I came to the office on foot. We can say by car, by bike, by bus, by train and by flight. However, we cannot say by walk, as it is the foot which is being used to travel and not walk. The other way of saying the sentence is I came to office walking. Third mistake. Getting confused between the usage of borrow and lend. Let's see these two sentences. Can you borrow me your pencil? Second sentence. Can you lend me your pencil? Which one is correct? Can you borrow me your pencil or can you lend me your pencil? The correct one is can you lend me your pencil? Now let's see one. In standard English, to borrow means to take something from someone, knowing that you will give it back. To lend means to pass something on to someone for a short time. Confusion in the use of me too and me either. One is positive and the other one is negative. The positive one is me too. So for example, if you say I like traveling, then I would say me too, which means I like traveling too. On the other hand, if you say I don't like extreme sports, then if I agree with you, I would say me either, which means I don't like extreme sports either. Saying congratulations on someone's birthday. When someone has a birthday, you can say happy birthday or many happy returns of the day. But you cannot really say congratulations. In English, the word congratulations is used when someone achieves something great. When it is your birthday, you have not achieved anything. So, using congratulations or saying congratulations on someone's birthday is not acceptable. This mistake is because of our mother tongue influence. In Hindi, we wish the person badhai ho. And so congratulations is the direct translation of badhai. Okay, so next time when you're wishing somebody on his birthday, don't say congratulations. You say happy birthday. Mixing up since and for. Look at these two sentences. I have been living here since 3 years. I have been living here for 3 years. Tell me which one is correct. The correct one is I have been living here for 3 years. We use since whenever there is a specific point of time. When there is a specific point of time, when we are referring to a specific point of time, we use since. But when we are using a period of time, then we use for. I have been teaching English since 1987. 1987 is the specific point of time, and that's the reason why we are using since. I have been living here for 3 years. 3 years is a period of time. It's not a specific point of time. So when there is period of time, we use for. When there is point of time, we use since. Sunday, yesterday, tomorrow, January 1950. These are all specific points of time. So whenever these words come in the sentence, we use since. 15 days, 2 months, 3 years, 10 years. These are all periods of time. So we use for. Using eat rather than take for medicine. I have a headache, so I ate painkillers. This sentence is wrong. We cannot use eat with medicine. The correct sentence would be I have a headache, I took some painkillers. We use the verb take for medicine, pills, tablets, vitamins, drugs, including illegal drugs. For eating and drinking, we say I had my lunch, I had my dinner, I want to have a glass of water. It's not advisable to say I ate my lunch, I ate my dinner. It's better to say I had my lunch. But another common mistake which non-native speakers make while speaking in English is using the definite article when we are making general statements. The is a definite article. So only when we are talking about a definite thing, we have to use it. But when we are making general statements, we are not supposed to use the. For example, life is beautiful. This is the correct sentence. This is a general statement, and here we are not using the. If you use the life is beautiful, then it's wrong. Mixing up do's and lose. L-O-S-E and L-O-O-S-E. L-O-S-E, lose, is a verb that means to be unable to find something or someone. To fail to win a game or a contest. L-O-O-S-E is an adjective that means not tightly fastened or attached or held, like loose clothing or a loose tooth. I don't want to lose the game. His dress is very loose. Now mark it that pronunciation too is different. L-O-S-E is pronounced as loose. Loose. The ending sound is s. L-O-O-S-E is pronounced as loose. The ending sound is s. Using the past tense twice in a sentence. This is a very common mistake. I did not went to the office yesterday. Did not went. Did not is already past tense. So after the past tense, we should not use one more past tense. We should use present tense. So look at these sentences. I did not went to the office yesterday. I did not go to the office yesterday. Which one is the correct one? The second one. I did not go to the office yesterday is correct. So you have seen 10 most common mistakes which the non-native speakers of English, the learners of English make when they are speaking in English. Now you are aware of these mistakes, so try you don't make these mistakes while you are speaking English. And the best way to avoid making these mistakes is note down all of them, keep looking at them, learn them and use them. Hopefully you found this video useful. Hit the like button, If you are visiting my channel for the first time, do subscribe to my channel and help your friends speak better English, good English by sharing this video with you. Bye bye. See you soon in the next video. Hi. You know, learning is a lifelong process. Do you all agree? Yes. It doesn't matter how long it takes for you to learn, as long as you don't stop. I'm Nandini, your English trainer, guide, and friend. You know, friends, learning English need not be boring and redundant task. It can be a really enjoyable activity. You learn better when the experience of learning is enjoyable, and you learn better when you are learning from the surroundings, from the things that are happening around you in the world. So, here is a video which I'm going to show you. It's about a toddler who has set the entire internet on fire. It is a recent one. That was his first birthday, and just watch and enjoy the video and see what he has done. You know, you only turn once in your lifetime. So it was this toddler's first birthday, and see what he's doing. Toddlers are adorable. And this toddler, just turning one, totally demolishes his birthday cake, and this cute little destroyer rekindles childhood memories of many netizens. This cutie is literally into the cake. First, he decided to simply smash his face on the super delicious cake kept in front of him. Thereafter, he gets busy eating from it. A real feast for the eyes. Okay, I'm going to read the script once for you. Listen carefully. You'll come across certain words and phrases which are really worth learning and which you can use them in your day-to-day conversation. So listen to the script once again very carefully. Okay, here we go. Toddlers are adorable. This toddler, just turning one, totally demolishes his birthday cake. This little cute destroyer rekindles childhood memories of many netizens. This cutie is literally into the cake. First, he decided to simply smash his face on the super delicious cake kept in front. Thereafter, he gets busy eating from it. A real feast for the eyes. So, we are going to discuss some of the words and phrases which you have come across in this script. I'm going to tell the meanings of these words and phrases, their pronunciation and their usage. So let's start. First phrase which we came across. Set on fire. To do wonderful or exciting thing. Janet set the stage on fire with her dance performance. Second, toddler. 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 A young child just beginning to walk. He's just 1 or 2 years old. I have a toddler at home, so I have to be very careful taking care of him. Third word, adorable. The meaning of adorable is lovable. Someone who is very much lovable is adorable. 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 I have 3 adorable kids in my house. Fourth word, demolish. Demolish means to pull down or totally destroy. Demolish. 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 Recent floods have totally demolished the buildings. Fifth word is rekindle. Rekindle. Rekindle means to start or to make someone have a feeling that they had in the past. The school reunion has rekindled their friendship. Sixth word, literally. Literally. Literally means word by word, exactly, precisely. Literally, literally. He's so tall that he literally had to crawl into the car. And the word is smash. Smash is to hit forcefully, right? Smash, smash, smash. The car smashed into the wall. Eighth one is an idiom, and it is feast for the eyes. Feast for the eyes. It means very beautiful, enjoyable to the eyes. The movie has such lush cinematography that it is truly a feast for the eye. So tell me, did you enjoy the video of the toddler? The toddler was amazing. That's all for the video today. Just a reminder, in case you're here for the first time, do subscribe to my channel and hopefully you like the video, so please hit the like button. Also, share this video with those people who want to learn English or improve their English. Bye bye. See you soon in the next video. कई बार ऐसे होता है कि हम सामने वाले बंदे से इंग्लिश में कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं। पहले हम मदर टंग में सोचेंगे, फिर उसको हम ट्रांसलेट करेंगे, फिर जाकर हम उससे क्वेश्चन पूछने के लिए रेडी होंगे। लेकिन इतना सारा समय बीत जाता है कि वो सामने वाला बंदा चला जाता है। ये सबके साथ होता है, उन सबके साथ होता है जो इंग्लिश सीख रहे होते हैं। मेरे साथ भी बहुत बार हुआ था जब मैं सीख रही थी। लेकिन मैं आज आपकी ये परेशानी दूर कर देती हूँ, क्योंकि आज मैं आपके लिए ऐसे 60 क्वेश्चंस लेकर आई हूँ जिसको आप अपने डेली लाइफ में यूज कर सकते हैं। किसी से भी कुछ पूछना हो, इन 60 क्वेश्चंस में से आप फटाक से पूछ सकते हैं। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं वीडियो। क्योंकि ये एक लिसनिंग एंड स्पीकिंग एक्सरसाइज है, पहले मैं बोलूंगी, उसको आप ध्यान से सुनिए और फिर रिपीट करिए। सुनिए और रिपीट करिए, इस तरह से आपकी प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी। चलिए शुरू करते हैं। With what? आपका नाम क्या है? What's your name? आपकी दोस्त का नाम क्या है? What's your friend's name? आप क्या खरीद रहे हो? What are you buying? वह क्या खरीद रहा था? What was he buying? वो लड़कियां क्या कर रही थी? What were the girls doing? पॉल को क्या हुआ? What happened to Paul? इस पेंटिंग क्लास में आपने क्या सीखा? What did you learn in this painting class? आप क्या करते हो? What do you do for your living? आप किस प्रकार के मूवीज पसंद करते हो? What kind of movies do you like? आपका ईमेल आईडी क्या है? What's your email ID? Now questions beginning with who. दरवाजे पर कौन है? Who's at the door? Apple. Who wants the apple? बिल किसने पे किया? Who paid the bill? दुनिया का सबसे अच्छा फुटबॉलर कौन है? Who's the best footballer in the world? आपका सबसे अच्छा दोस्त कौन है? Who's your best friend? आपका पसंदीदा सिंगर कौन है? Who's your favorite singer? एलन मस्क कौन है? Who's Elon Musk? वह आदमी जो नीली शर्ट पहना है कौन है? Who's the man wearing blue shirt? सेल फोन का आविष्कार किसने किया? Who invented the cell phone? एक्सीडेंट के बारे में आपको किसने बताया? Who told you about the accident? Now, questions beginning with where. आप कहाँ रहते हैं? Where do you live? मैं मिस्टर जॉन से कहाँ मिल सकता हूँ? Where can I meet Mr. John? कैश काउंटर कहाँ है? Where is the cash counter? आपने अपना पर्स कहाँ खोया? Where did you lose your purse? मुझे टैक्सी कहाँ मिलेगी? Where can I get a taxi? वॉशरूम कहाँ है? Where is the washroom? मैं आपसे कहाँ मिलूँ? Where should I meet you? हम पार्टी कहाँ कर सकते हैं? Where can we have the party? आप शॉपिंग के लिए कहाँ जाना पसंद करोगे? Where would you like to go for shopping? वह कहाँ काम करती है? Where does she work? Questions beginning with when. अगली बस कब आएगी? When does the next bus arrive? स्टार्ट होगा? When does the show start? आप कब जा रहे हो? When are you leaving? आप वहाँ कब रहोगे? Where will you be there? ट्रेन कब जाती है? When does the train leave? आप कब उठते हो? When do you get up every day? शॉप कब खुलेगी? When does the shop open? मैनेजर से कब मिले? When did you meet the manager? आप रिजल्ट्स कब अनाउंस करोगे? When will you announce the results? तुमने शादी कब की? When did you get married? Now questions beginning with why. आप क्यों रो रहे हो? Why are you crying? आप क्यों जाना चाहते हो? Why do you want to go? आप क्यों नहीं इस शर्ट को ट्राई करते? Why don't you try this shirt? वह इतना जल्दी क्यों चला गया? Why did he leave so early? उन लोगों ने आपको क्यों बुलाया? Why did they call you? वह आज लेट क्यों है? Why is she late today? वो लोग आपको दोषी क्यों मान रहे हैं? Why are they blaming you? आपकी टीचर ने मुझे क्यों बुलाया? Why did your teacher call me? आप चुपचाप क्यों नहीं काम कर सकते? Why can't you work silently? उन लोगों ने इतनी जल्दी शॉप क्यों बंद कर दी? Why did they close the shop so early? Questions beginning with how. बास्केट में कितने एप्पल्स हैं? How many apples are there in the basket? आप मेरे साथ ऐसा कैसे कर सकते हैं? How can you do this to me? बॉटल में कितना पानी बचा है? How much water is left in the bottle? ये कैसे संभव है? How is it possible? वो मुझे कैसे धोखा दे सकती है? How can she cheat me? कैसे हो? How are you doing? मुझे कितनी बार आपको याद दिलाना पड़ेगा? How many times I have to remind you? इस नेकलेस के लिए आपने कितना पे किया? How much money did you pay for the necklace? पार्क जाना कैसे रहेगा? How about going to the park? वो आपको इतनी शॉर्ट नोटिस पर कैसे निकाल सकते हैं? How can they fire you at such a short notice? Hello and welcome to my channel NK Academy. I'm Nandini, your English trainer, coach and guide. Thank you for visiting my channel and watching the video. My sole purpose of starting this channel is to help you become a confident and fluent speaker of English. I have seen many learners of English, they are very good at reading, they are very good at writing, they have thorough knowledge of grammar rules. But when it comes to speaking to a stranger in English, their mind goes totally blank. They become nervous, they become anxious, words just disappear. A kind of panic attack, of course. This is very natural. This is very common. 99% of learners of English face this problem. You know why? English is not our language. It's not our mother tongue. It is a new language for all of us, and we are learning that language. So, facing this kind of a situation is very natural, nothing to worry about it. In the school, we are taught to read, we are taught to write, we are made to learn grammar rules, we become perfect in them. We get very less opportunity to speak in the school. So also at home. At home, nobody speaks English in most of the houses. And when we talk to our friends, when we talk to our relatives, we try to speak in the mother tongue because that's our comfort zone. We don't want to come out of the comfort zone. Whatever is comfortable, we want to stick to that. We don't want to change. But at the same time, we want to learn how to speak English confidently and fluently. That's the fact. So now, what is to be done? Practice makes a man perfect. It is, though it's a cliche proverb, but it is 100% true. If you want to learn something new, you have to keep practicing it. And the thing is, we get very less chance to practice speaking English. When we go out for shopping, when we go out for traveling, most of the time we speak in our mother tongue or in Hindi. The problem arises when we go abroad, when we go to the US or when we go to the UK. There everybody speaks English, and it so happens that when we start speaking to the native speakers, first thing, we don't understand. Most of the time we don't understand what they are speaking. And secondly, we get scared to speak to them in English, thinking, what will they think of us? So this problem is faced by many learners of English. In fact, I can say all the learners of English. Once we make the resolution, we start planning the things. We are very good planners sometimes, We decide, okay, we are going to read the articles in English, we are going to read fiction, non-fiction, everything in English. We start listening to podcasts in English. We start watching TV shows, English movies on Netflix, and we read thousands and thousands of articles about how to improve it. Right? We do all these things very sincerely, very perfectly. We do it because we have taken a resolution. But in this process, we forget one main point, and which is not allowing us to be confident speaker of English. And that point is, we do everything except speaking in English. We want to learn swimming. We read all the books about how to swim, but we don't dive into the swimming pool. That's exactly what we do when we want to be a confident speaker of English. We do everything, we read, we listen, but when it comes to speaking, we don't speak. As a result, we don't get practice. Practice is the key word. The more you speak in English, the better your spoken English will be. The more you speak, the less scared you will be, the less hesitant you will be. But that's what we don't do. Right? We do everything about how to learn spoken English, but we don't speak English. And in this video, I'm going to pinpoint why we don't speak in English, why we don't practice speaking in English. In spite of having good vocabulary, in spite of being perfect in grammar rules, in spite of being a voracious reader, we don't speak. And why we don't speak? Why we don't practice speaking? This is mainly because of 5 reasons. The first reason, we are scared that people will laugh at us if we make any mistake. That's the major reason for which we don't speak English with the strangers. We are scared. We are scared that we may commit some mistake and the people will laugh at us. People may think we are horrible speakers. Second reason, we don't want to come out of the comfort zone. That's human tendency. If you find something very comfortable, you don't want to come out of it. Speaking in mother tongue is very comfortable. You are very much at ease. There is no problem speaking in mother tongue. Speaking English is out of your comfort zone. You want to speak in English. You want to be a confident speaker of English, but you don't speak because that's not your comfort zone. You want to be in the comfort zone forever. So, the first opportunity you get to come back to comfort zone, to start speaking in your mother tongue, you do that. You stop speaking, you give 1,000 reasons. You will find out 100 excuses for not speaking in English, for not practicing English speaking. So, come out of your comfort zone. Be a little uncomfortable, only then the comfort of speaking English comes. Third reason, many learners of English are scared of this. And what is this reason? They feel if they speak in English with their friends may think they are very stylish. They don't want to be labeled as stylish and a person with an attitude. Yeah, it's very strange, but it's a fact. In a group of friends, if somebody is trying to speak in English, then the other people, the other students, the other friends may think he has an attitude. He's very stylish. He's trying to show off. So, because of the fear of being labeled as stylish, people stop practicing English. Another reason, we lack self-confidence. We are not sure that what we are doing is correct. This lack of confidence comes in your way. In spite of the fact that you can speak good English, you don't speak because you are not confident. So, lack of confidence is one more reason which is stopping you from practicing spoken English. Fifth point, many learners of English, they get engulfed by the feelings of fear, anxiety, panic when they have to speak in English. The moment they realize that now I have to speak in English with a stranger or with somebody else, they get totally anxious, they get nervous. A feeling of discomfort engulfs them. They want to avoid that feeling. Any feeling of discomfort, it is human tendency is to avoid that feeling. So they don't practice. So to avoid that feeling of discomfort, they don't speak. They don't speak in English and they shift back to their mother tongue. So these are the 5 main reasons why the learners of English don't practice speaking in English. So as a result, what happens is, you want to speak in English, you want to be a confident speaker of English. For that, what do you require? Practice. You don't speak in English. Why? Because you're scared you will commit mistake. People will laugh at us. Because you're scared, you don't practice. Because you don't practice, you can't speak English. And because you cannot speak English, you are hesitant to speak English. Again, the circle begins. Again, you want to be a confident speaker of English. The same circle begins. You are hesitant to speak. You want to be a confident speaker of English. To become a confident speaker of English, you need practice. You don't practice because you're scared people will laugh at you. Because you don't practice, you don't become confident. Again, this vicious circle continues. So now I'll tell you how you can come out of this vicious circle. Coming out of this vicious circle is very, very important if you want to be a confident and fluent speaker of English. Okay, so the first tip, take out just 2 minutes out of 24 hours of your day and start speaking about any topic item. Start speaking about any topic. It can be your hobby, it can be your pastime, it can be the game which you like, it can be about your friend, it can be about your boyfriend or a girlfriend, it can be about your college or school or your pet. Let it be anything, but speak for 2 minutes in English without fail for 365 days. Okay? This will remove your hesitation. At the same time, this will give you practice to your jaw muscles to speak English. Yeah, that is very important. Right. Second tip. Speak in front of the mirror about anything about anything. Maybe about your makeup, maybe about your shirt, maybe about your hair, but anything. Just speak for 1 minute in front of the mirror. 1 minute. I'm saying not even 2 minutes. I'm saying just 1 minute. Use simple words, no complicated vocabulary. Very simple words. Don't bother if you're making some mistakes, some grammatical errors. Nobody is there to judge you. Right? So the second tip was speak in front of the mirror. Now third one. Make it a point that every day for 10 minutes you speak to someone in English. That someone can be your parents, your friends, your relatives, or when you go for shopping, the people who can speak in English in that shop. Don't think about the grammatical errors you would be making. Don't worry about if anybody is laughing at you. Don't worry if there is no fluency in your speech. Doesn't matter. Practice. Keep speaking. Today, you might get stuck in between, but after a week, you will be able to speak continuously without any break. Right? Don't bother about grammar at this point of time. Now you're mainly concerned with speaking. Fourth point. There are a number of apps which can connect you with the native speakers, which can help you speak to the native speakers. Download those apps. They will help you talk to the native speakers. So talk to them. When you listen to the native speaker and when you can communicate with the native speaker, that will give you a great practice of speaking in English. Fifth point. Talk to yourself. Yeah. Talk to yourself. If you don't find anybody to talk in English, talk to yourself. For example, if you're going to the college and getting ready, you can say, I'm going to pack my bag, I'm going to pack my lunch, I'm going to put all the books in my bag. Or if you're about to cook something, you can say, I'm just chopping the vegetables. I'll put the vessel on the stove, I'll switch on the stove. Whatever you're doing, keep talking about it in English. Keep talking. Anything, whatever you do, just like a commentary. Whatever you're doing, give a commentary in English. So again, that will give you a practice. So I have given you 5 tips on how you can practice English at home or anywhere. If you follow all the 5, that's the best. But if you are not able to follow all the 5, pick up anything which you like and keep practicing, because the key word is practice. Unless you practice speaking, you cannot speak. That's the universal truth. You may read millions of books, you may watch thousands of TV shows or English movies, you may listen millions of podcasts, or you may listen to any number of English songs. You will not be able to speak unless you speak. To learn to speak confidently and fluently, there is only one way, and that is to speak. Right? Remember, the child whose mother tongue is English started speaking in English without even knowing how to read, how to write, and what are the grammar rules. You know how to read English, how you know how to write English, you are thorough with the grammar rules in English, then you have an advantage. Why not you speak in English? You can speak in English. Only what is lacking is practice. So once you practice speaking in English, you will be a confident and fluent speaker of English. This is the only mantra for being a confident speaker of English, and that is practice speaking English. You want to speak confidently, you speak English. There is no other way. There are no shortcuts. Right? Only practice. Keep practicing speaking English. Keep speaking in English. You will be a confident speaker. Begin with simple words. Begin with simple phrases. I'm giving in the description the links of some videos which are on my channel, which will give you lots and lots of simple 2-word phrases using which you can start any kind of conversation in English. Learn them. There are plenty of phrases and the words which are given in the videos. Click on the link and watch those videos. That will be like a starter pack. You will have ready-made phrases to learn and to speak. So the bottom line is, the long and short of the story is, you want to be a confident speaker of English? Practice. You will never go blank speaking English to the strangers if you practice speaking English every day. So the take-home message is practice, practice, practice. That's all for today. Hopefully you liked this video. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And do not forget to share the video with those people who want to learn speaking English, who want to be a confident speaker of English. Bye-bye. See you soon in the next video. बचपन से लेकर 55 तक या उसके बाद भी 3 साल का बच्चा, 5 साल का बच्चा, 25 साल का जवान या 75 साल का सुपर जवान, आपकी उम्र कितनी भी हो, अगर आप चाहें तो घर बैठे ही इंग्लिश बोलना सीख सकते हैं।